Welcome to the AI Business Companion, where we explore practical AI solutions for small and medium-sized businesses. I'm your host, Veronica, and today marks our first episode in what promises to be an enlightening journey into the world of AI for business owners. Today, we're focusing on generative AI and automation solutions that can transform your daily operations.
Hey there, everyone. Dennis here, your friendly neighborhood AI expert. Super stoked to be chatting with you all about this game-changing tech. Trust me, this isn't just some fancy buzzword that only big corporations can use. AI is totally ready for businesses of all sizes.
Indeed, Dennis. Recent statistics show that more than 20% of new businesses are already implementing generative AI technologies. For our listeners who may be unfamiliar with the term, could you please explain what exactly is generative AI?
Yeah, for sure. So generative AI is basically tech that can create brand new stuff like text, images, audio, even videos that didn't exist before. Think of it like having a super smart assistant who can write your emails, design your graphics, or even help brainstorm ideas. The cool thing is, it's not just following pre-programmed rules. It's actually learning patterns from tons of data and then making new content based on what you ask for.
Thank you for that clear explanation. Now, I understand that one of the key applications we'll be discussing today is N8N for automation workflows. Could you elaborate on what N8N is and how it integrates with AI technologies?
Oh man, N8N is a total game changer. It's this awesome open source workflow automation tool that lets you connect different apps and services together without having to be some coding wizard. Basically, it's like building with digital Lego blocks. You can make these automation workflows by connecting different nodes together.
That sounds quite accessible. Could you provide some practical examples of how small business owners might use N8N with AI integration?
Totally. So let's say you run an online store. You could set up N8N to automatically grab customer feedback from your website, run it through a generative AI to analyze the sentiment and key points, and then create summary reports that get dropped right into your team's Slack channel. Or maybe you're in marketing. You could use N8N to monitor social media mentions, have AI generate appropriate responses, and queue them up for your approval before posting.
Those are excellent examples. I'd like to explore the cost-benefit analysis of implementing these AI solutions for small businesses. Many of our listeners may be concerned about the initial investment and return on investment.
Yeah, that's always the big question, right? What's this going to cost me? The good news is AI has gotten way more affordable than most people think. A bunch of studies have shown that AI adoption can lead to like a 10-15% drop in operational costs for small businesses. And on the flip side, it can boost revenue by 20-30% in some cases. That's pretty significant.
Could you break that down further? What specific areas would see cost reductions or revenue increases?
Sure thing. So on the cost-saving side, you're looking at automating those boring, repetitive tasks that eat up so much time, like data entry, scheduling, basic customer service questions, or sorting through emails. One business owner I know was spending like 15 hours a week just managing their inbox and customer queries. They set up a simple AI system and cut that down to about 3 hours. That's 12 hours they can now spend on actually growing their business.
That's a substantial time saving. What about revenue generation?
For revenue, it's all about creating better customer experiences and spotting opportunities you might miss otherwise. AI can help personalize marketing campaigns based on customer behavior, which typically boosts conversion rates. Or it can analyze your sales data to figure out which products to recommend to which customers. One restaurant I worked with used AI to analyze their ordering patterns and ended up redesigning their menu to highlight their most profitable items. Bumped their average check size by 18%.
Let's discuss some specific applications of generative AI for small businesses. I understand content creation is a significant area.
Oh yeah, content creation is the low-hanging fruit for most small businesses diving into AI. Think about all the writing small business owners have to do. Social media posts, email newsletters, blog posts, product descriptions. It's endless. Generative AI can draft all that stuff in seconds. It doesn't replace your unique voice, but it gives you a solid starting point that you can tweak instead of staring at a blank page.
Beyond content creation, what other practical applications would you recommend for SME owners?
Customer support is a big one. You could set up an AI chatbot to handle those common questions that keep coming up, like, what are your hours? Or do you deliver to my area? Freeing up your team to deal with the complex stuff that really needs a human touch. Data analysis is another killer app. AI can spot patterns in your business data that humans might miss. Maybe there's a certain day of the week when sales spike, or a particular product that customers always buy with something else. One restaurant I worked with used AI to analyze their ordering patterns and ended up redesigning their menu to highlight their most profitable items. Bumped their average check size by 18%.
Let's address some of the common challenges and concerns SME owners might face when adopting AI technologies. What are the primary obstacles, and how can business owners overcome them?
Great question. The biggest hurdle I see is just knowing where to start. It can feel overwhelming. My advice, start small with one specific problem you want to solve. Don't try to AIify your entire business overnight. Another big concern is data privacy and security. Totally valid. Make sure any AI tools you use have solid privacy policies and comply with regulations like GDPR if you're dealing with European customers. The tech skills gap is real, too. But the good news is that AI tools are getting more user-friendly by the day. Look for no-code or low-code solutions that don't require a computer science degree to use.
Those are very practical suggestions. Could you share a specific example of how a small business implemented N8N with AI and saw tangible results?
Yeah, I worked with a small marketing agency that was drowning in client requests coming through different channels, emails, form submissions, social media DMs, you name it. They set up an N8N workflow that gathered all these requests into one place, used AI to categorize them by urgency and type, and then routed them to the right team member. They also added an AI component that would draft initial responses for common requests. The result? Their response time went from 24 hours to under 2 hours on average. Client satisfaction shot up, and they could handle about 30% more clients with the same team size. That's real money.
Next, check out some of the user-friendly AI tools out there. Stuff like ChatGPT for content, Zapier or N8N for automation workflows, or industry-specific AI tools if they exist for your business. Start with a small pilot project, maybe automate one specific workflow, or use AI for one type of content creation. Get comfortable with it, measure the results, and then expand from there. And don't be afraid to ask for help. There are tons of consultants and freelancers who specialize in helping small businesses implement AI solutions without breaking the bank.
Excellent advice. As we approach the end of our episode, I'd like to discuss future trends. Where do you see AI and automation for small businesses heading in the next few years? I'm super excited about what's coming. We're going to see AI getting even more accessible, more drag and drop interfaces, more pre-built solutions tailored for specific industries. The barrier to entry is just going to keep getting lower. Voice AI is going to be huge. Think beyond text to having AI assistants you can actually talk to that help run different aspects of your business. I also think we'll see more AI co-pilots rather than fully automated solutions, tools that augment human work rather than replace it, like an AI that sits alongside your sales team and suggests the best responses during customer calls, or helps your designers brainstorm concepts. And the integration between different AI tools will get smoother. Right now it can be a bit clunky connecting everything, but that's improving fast.
Thank you, Dennis, for those insightful predictions. To summarize today's episode, we've covered what generative AI is, how N8N can be used for workflow automation, the cost-benefit analysis of AI implementation for small businesses, practical applications, common challenges, and future trends. Is there any final advice you'd like to leave our listeners with?
Yeah, my biggest piece of advice is just to start somewhere. AI can seem intimidating, but it's really just another tool in your business toolkit. You don't have to be a tech genius to benefit from it. Start small, learn as you go, and focus on solving real problems in your business. And remember, AI is meant to enhance what you do, not replace the human element that makes your business special.
Use it to handle the routine stuff so you can focus more on the creative, strategic, and interpersonal aspects that really drive your business forward.
Thank you, Dennis, for sharing your expertise with us today. And thank you to our listeners for tuning in to the first episode of the AI Business Companion. If you found this information valuable, please subscribe to our podcast for more insights on applying AI in your business operations. In our next episode, we'll be diving deeper into specific AI tools and their practical applications. Until then, this is Veronica wishing you success in your AI implementation journey.
Catch you next time, folks. Can't wait to geek out with you some more about all this awesome tech. Keep crushing it.